What's good, YouTube? This your boy DJ Q Waves. Now I'm back with another episode of Top 5 Greatest Rap Albums. On this episode, we're going to be talking about Jay-Z's Top 5 Rap Albums. Going to break down why these are my personal Top 5 Rap Albums. Now, I know y'all been looking at all these Top 50 rap lists. You know, everybody's doing a list now, but you're going to like this list. All right, if you didn't check out last episode, I was discussing Nas Top 5 albums. Be sure to check that out. I'll put in a link in the description. All right, let's get to the episode. Now, Jay-Z is the most successful MC in history, with 14 number one albums on the Billboard chart, 11 in a row as a solo artist, 21 Grammys, over 100 million records sold, and countless other side deals. He has repeatedly gone beyond the normal bounds of what a rapper could do. It was impossible for anyone to imagine that this would be the outcome for the guy with the rapid-fire delivery that was best jazz sidekick, but he renovated his sound several times with varying results and has become a worldwide superstar. Now for number 5, In My Lifetime Volume 1. The original plan was that he release one album and then be a full-time executive. Then when Rockefeller brokered the deal with Def Jam, he released an EP to keep the momentum going. Then the Notorious B.I.G. was killed and Jay-Z decided it was his time, and he wasn't shy about it. The album was originally titled Heir to the Throne Volume 1, as was Reasonable Doubt, and includes a Biggie tribute in a song titled The City Is Mine. In attempting to both follow in his friend's footsteps and assume the crown, he reached out to Puff Daddy and Teddy Riley for crossover hits, but they flopped. Always Be My Sunshine and I Know What the Girls Like are the only missteps on Volume 1, but they were massive and prevented it from being an undisputed classic. Still, the best parts of Volume 1 are some of the highest points of Jay-Z's career, including the relaxed stunting of Imaginary Player, the cinematic sequel to Friend or Foe, the old school rhyme trade with Sauce Money on Face Off, and of course 2 of the best songs of his attire, the iconic Streets Is Watching, and the Raw Where I'm From with the legendary line from when niggas pull your car and argue all day about who's the best MC, Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas. No longer stuck between the booth and the street, he turned his attention to rap full time and took his cockiness to another level in the process. For number 4, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. The album that launched him to the stratosphere, Volume 2 was the moment Jay-Z figured out how to merge the street with the charts. Instead of awkward reaches for airplay with Babyface and Blackstreet, we get Can I Get A in the track title with his brilliant flip of the Andy sample that couldn't be replicated, as he would discover a year later with anything. He firmly established his spot with performances like the Mace Clapback, Ride or Die, and It's Like That. Impregnate the world when I come through your speakers. There are even fewer solo tracks than Dynasty, but they all feel organic and just part of Jay-Z's inviting others on his ascension to the top. For number 3, The Black Album. He had been talking about retiring since Reasonable Doubt, and by 2003 it finally seemed like it may happen. So Jay-Z pulled out all the stops. While it did not have a different producer for each song as originally intended, it does feature a range of great producers: Just Blaze, Timbaland, The Neptunes, Kanye, Eminem. Each of whom brings a different sound to the proceedings and most delivered their best, forcing Jay to up his own game. The lone hiccup is DJ Quick, Justify My Thug, in which Jigga invokes both Madonna and Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock. If it had been his swan song, it's fitting that he would end it with Allure, a nostalgic track about the temptations of street life. And my first song, in which he employs the double time stutter step flow that was his style at the start of his career. Remember his days before the recording booth. For number 2, The Blueprint. The Blueprint was the culmination of everything Jay-Z had been building towards his entire career. The production, largely handled by Kanye West and Just Blaze, was full of lush, yet relaxed soul samples that sound like they would come from your parents' living room speaker, allowing the Jay to expound upon his early years. Blueprint, Mama Loves Me, his hustling days never changed, and his lost loves song Cry, and his Takeover, which is conversation as one of the greatest diss tracks in history. So compelling and brutal that it changed the career trajectories of both its targets, Prodigy and Nas. In opposite ways, it's not all serious, and aside from Jigga That Nigga, which was purposefully meant to fill out a place in the center of the album but still should have been left off. Even the lighter songs work perfectly. Whether the album's lone guest Eminem murder him or not on the track Renegade, that's your own conversation. But yeah, Eminem did kill him. But the number one greatest Jay-Z album of all time is The Reasonable Doubt. In various interviews, Jay-Z has said himself that his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, is his best album and personal favorite in his catalog. Jay-Z always mentions that you have your whole life to write your first album, and Reasonable Doubt is just that. Jay-Z's debut album was slept on in the year that it came out in 1996. Many factors led to this. One, 1996 being a year that was packed with hip-hop releases that were both commercial and critically acclaimed. Tupac gave us All Eyes on Me, The Seventh Theory. In that year, the Fugees gave us The School, Nas gave us It Was Written, Outkast gave us Atlanteans, Lil Kim gave us Hardcore, Redman gave us Muddy Waters, Mobb Deep gave us Hell on Earth. Just to name a few, not to mention A Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul were both making comebacks. In short, there was a lot going on in hip-hop in the year 1996. A large microscope was on the East Coast-West Coast beat, and artists like Jay-Z that wasn't getting major support by the major record labels wasn't getting lost in the sauce. But back to Reasonable Doubt, being Jay-Z's best effort. Jay-Z was lyrical at his peak on his debut album Reasonable Doubt, so on point that many of his lyrics from that album went over much of the hip-hop world's heads. This album is the closest you would get to a Jay-Z album with underground feel. No song on this album felt out of place, no lyrics felt dumbed down for the radio purposes, and none of the guest appearances seemed forced. On Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z is an MC and not a businessman. Yeah. Alright, that's my top 5 greatest Jay-Z albums of all time. Do y'all agree? Disagree? Comment y'all top 5 Jay-Z albums. See if we got the same list or it's different. And for the next episode of the top 5 rap greatest albums of all time, we're going to be discussing Kanye West. And at the end of that, be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Peace.